Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here tonight in a very special evening. We are going to be recreating some of the sonic masterpieces of some great films. This is also Two Birds, One Stone, a project that I have to complete, so we are going to do this together. I welcome everybody who's here. I'm just gonna pull up the chat here so I can see what everybody's saying. Hello, hello. Da, da, da. All right, we'll get settled here in a second. Let's pull it up. There it is. Okay, so we have a very special first project here. This is Star Trek, the Next Generation, I believe. We can watch it here just once together, just to see kind of where we're at with this. So I'll just mute my current sounds, and here it is. So yeah, explosion sounds, random kind of shit for yeah. So it's not very long. I'm gonna be making all these sounds with synthesizers, because yeah, he's still talking. I don't have to do any other dialogue or anything like that. Yeah, this little teleporter sound, we're gonna make it. So just to explain to everybody kind of where we're at. It's I already did a little bit of this project, so I already have in Pro Tools the way it works. Here is my sorry, just getting so yeah, I've the way it works in Pro Tools, you have just this is my lane for all my takes. So here I've done a few of them already. So let's say we look at this. This is, oh, it's muted. Sorry, that's okay. So this is an elevator up. Boom. You know, just for that kind of sound. Some of them you have to mix, you know, after, so you're not. Let's get like an explosion here. Just kind of see where we're at. Boom. Yeah, there it is. So. These ones I just copy pasted on already. And let me know maybe in the chat if it's a bit loud for you guys. I don't have a super good way of knowing. My producer is not here currently. He's in his room. He works pretty early mornings. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I was just told that my sound, Pro Tools sound, is a bit high, so let's just bring this bad boy down. Okay, we're still running tests here, guys, so so hang with us. Okay, so let me just play here. I'll play sound a little bit, confirm from you, Vincent, if it's good. How's this sound for you? I'll assume that it's let's see what he says. See, okay, mega loud. Okay, it's probably because I got two sounds coming out here. Okay. Okay, let's still test it. Good thing not too many people were on here. All right, Vincent, let me know. Man, I'm a sound guy, and sometimes we still screw up sound. It's always, I mean, you just get back to things like that. Always, you can never know, you know, like something like this. Change pas vraiment. Okay, I'll just lower the shit out of it then. Okay, sorry everybody at home. Video. Where would I be getting this sound from? It's probably. It's probably here, I'm guessing. Screen capture. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Okay, so Vincent, let me know in just a second. There's a bit of a delay if you're wondering why it's okay, it's not changing. So we're just gonna check out here. I'll probably just break down the whole master here. So what you want to do in this situation, create a stereo file. Just straight up a master fader here, and we're just gonna bring everything down. Okay, just everything down. Vincent's telling me it's way too loud. Okay, let's hear now. Okay, let me know, Vincent. That is pretty loud though. We're still a bit new on this channel here. This is my first time. Okay, he's telling me it's better. Okay, so we're gonna be able to move on here with our start. Okay, okay, perfect. Okay, so awesome. So yeah, we started a little bit later tonight, just because we had technical difficulties. Well, technical difficult. It's more. It's a learning process. You know, it's we're running this software OBS. It's called. Shout out. It's a really great software, but just figuring it out. You know, getting the ropes still. Getting this 2-window setup that we've got. Okay, so let's move on here to create. Let's start creating some sounds. So the first step that I've already done, because it's kind of really not interesting to check out, but what you got to do is you got to really just do this is called a spotting sheet. Okay, so I'll see if you guys can see it here. I mean, the goal is not to read, but it's kind of just to see kind of thing that, so each here, yeah, so getting that angle there is not ideal. Okay, we're not seeing great, but it's just, it's a whole list where I put the sound effect that I think should go there, kind of description of it. You put the time approximately, and that way you just follow the list, check mark by check mark, and you just check it off. So for example, I had ship fly, right to left. Then I had ship booster again, explosion, metal braking, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So right now we are going to find this. Let me just take these shades off maybe a little bit. I'm in a basement at night, you know, so want to go too crazy. Okay, so explosion field, so you're really going to want to here select your playlist to do it properly. So what we're talking about is as soon as this ship enters here, like that, this entire scene, okay? So just before it changes and, oh, sorry. There we go, yeah. So I'm thinking kind of like a rain-ish sound, like a you know, like the sound of bugs splattering on a windshield. You know, that's the kind of sound here I think we might be going for. So let's pull up our synthesizers here. Once again, how I like to do it and how I recommend is I've got a synth here. So this is whatever you want. You know, oh, let's just see, does this, yeah, okay, perfect. So this went, wow, with this bass, it looks like I'm having a real keyboard almost here. It's pretty cool. So yeah, for example, this is our synthesizer. So pull up our MIDI keyboard. Okay, so, you know, that's not really the sound we're going for, but it's just to, Pro Tools is, it's acting different when you have, okay, so I'm guessing you can't really, it's kind of a weird, okay, so I guess you can minimize it, you can't close it, I don't think, right? What happens if I open another one? Oh, okay, so it's not too bad. Okay, you just minimize it, you have your effect here. Okay, we're still figuring out how to stream here, folks, so it's perfect to know. Okay, so I'm gonna be going on my synth here. Honestly, I oftentimes just kind of use presets-ish. So we're gonna go up here, pull up maybe, I don't know, if anybody in the chat really knows vintage synthesizers, give me a hand here, because, you know, I barely know them. I know how they work, but I don't have a good mind, so I kind of just choose one by random here. Then you're gonna wanna, here's this, it's not playing for some reason. You gotta, okay, so this is kind of absolutely not what we're looking for, so I like to just maybe go up, oh, a little bit of a, okay, I'm not sure. Pro Tools is reacting maybe just a little bit weirdly with the system, so I'm just gonna be running a few tests here, seeing how it works. Okay, let's get Pigments. Pigments is a pretty sick synth, honestly. And let's see if we're able to pull up. Okay, so we can't, or am I able to change? Now, it's the kind of situation where you're wondering, is it just Pro Tools bugging, or is it a function you cannot do? So we're figuring this out in a second here. Give me synth recommend, yeah, hell yeah, synth recommendations, baby. Give me some if you have anybody. I'm a sucker for synths. Okay, so I think for some fucking reason, it's making these bug a little bit maybe. Okay, no, it's okay, it seems, okay, it's now working for some reason. Okay, you know what? Now it's working, so who cares? Okay, so let's see. Let's get the MIDI keyboard, which is somewhere. There it is. Okay, now that's a bit more That's a bit more what we're kind of going for. So I'm just trying to see with where we are at. Now obviously we're going to slow down the rate here, but it's just kind of... Now it's too pitched, okay? So obviously what I'm going to want to do is either... Yeah, it's, you know what? I think I'm just going to cycle through a few of them, and we're just going to see together. We want something very percussive and not at all pitched. You know, this if it wasn't pitched. Let's see if we bring it real down. Nah, it's still pitched. These are good. I believe this is it's probably a mod. No, what kind of synth is this? Oh, this is a granular synthesis, actually. It's a granular synth. Okay. These are very cool. This is very cool. Let's see if there's maybe something called, yeah, cave exploration. I don't know what the hell that is, but this is probably gonna. Yeah, you see, the problem is these are all much too musical. Like, you know, you really don't want. Oh. Okay. Now maybe if we can mess with this one a little bit. Now why is it changing like this? This kind of just sounds like a guy taking a dump, no? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, put in the chat, yo, who likes this synth? Is this a cool synth? I call this one the. I don't know what I call this one. I'm definitely saving this patch. How did it sounds so wet? Oh my god. Okay. It's quite funny, actually. I don't think this synth though is really the way to go, because if we're honest, it's kind of taken. Okay, I'm just gonna save this as a patch, and I just accidentally did not. Okay, so we're changing synths on this one. It's a cool one, but it was a bit too. So yeah, how this one was giving me. It was giving me a little bit of problems before, and I think it's still giving me problems. Let's see. Okay, B32V. Generally, this one I think is just a. Okay, no, it's straight up a. Okay, I was thinking of the wrong one. This is an organ. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, this sounds terrible. Wow. Very cool sound, but yeah, as you see, folks, it's very easy to get carried away here. We are making sounds for, you know what? Screw the comment field. Let's go make a computer beep sound, okay? 103, 22. 103, 22. So kind of here, what I got in mind, beep, beep, you know, real quick, but just computer sounds, okay? So this should be pretty easy to get with a synth. Because, I mean, that's how they made it back in the days. So let's go get really like a 80s looking synth. Oh yeah. Is this a Korg? Let's go presets and let's go check it out. What we got here. Okay, I'm not sure why. Okay, presets. I'm thinking sequence. This is very sequential. It's very, very sequential, I think. Okay, it's too musical, but it's something with an arpeggiator. Oh man, this is sick actually though. I don't look unless you kick my ass is shook. Play by the game unless you're the same. Play by the name unless you're the game. Dig Rogers is one to say, if you don't play me, that's okay. This is actually a crazy synth. That's that's just one note, folks. I'm holding down. Wow, that's sick. Okay, but oh, okay. So sometimes in this process, what happens is you hear a sound. Fart Rogers, hell yeah. It wasn't me though, it was the synthesizer. But yeah, sometimes you gotta spot other shit. So I've got alarm as the next one right after. And that's exactly the sound of an alarm. So we're gonna keep this as it is, and we are gonna go just punch this in right here. So do we have alarm? No, so we're gonna create a new playlist. So alarm sound right here. So hey Vincent. Vincent just walked in the room, folks. It's producer helping out with the show. He was previously in his room doing some tests. He's probably just gonna come just hang with the homies, huh? Just dart one out, right? I'm gonna be joining him in this endeavor. So, as we're saying, did you like the synth, the wet synth?
It's really wet.
It was.
Save that.
I know how to make it though. I didn't save the patch, unfortunately, due to technical difficulties on my end. We say that a lot on the channel here, folks, technical difficulties, but I believe that every mistake is a lesson learned in the end. Unless you repeat it, then it's a mistake. So our alarm synth, yeah, that's good. Let's experiment with a few pitches, but I'm thinking, yeah, it sounded less alarm-like and more video game, so let's go higher up. Oh yeah. Oh man. If I was hearing that, I'd be waking the hell up. Okay, so record, play. I like to give just a little bit of free time here before I'm gonna press the note, just because you don't want that clipping in the beginning, and sometimes you can get carried away with it. So here. Okay, perfect. So this is longer than our clip what we need. So mute this, and you'll see now how I transition it up to a playlist and put it into a form that's easier to mix after. Because you don't want to have individual tracks for each one. That's going to be wasting your time, really. So tap to transit here just to cut off the loose end before. let's just start this as soon as they're at this seed. Yeah, there it is. So here, shorten it up right here. Yes, sir. And also, if you're talking milliseconds here, I prefer to have it bleed into the next scene just a little bit, because it's going to feel more realistic than if it have it cut just before, because you can always put that fade in after, but you can't put something in if you never had it in the first place. So let's just see. Yeah, perfect. I mean, it looks stupid when it's just lined up like that by itself, but we're gonna see probably tomorrow when we assemble this all together what it's gonna look like. So alarm sound, we're gonna copy it up, just paste it into our playlist here, and then we can delete this one. We don't even need this. Same with this note here, and now this alarm sound is made. So as you guys can see, once you find the synth, it's actually really, really quick to do. It's finding synths is the main challenge here. Because if you're like me, I mean, I'm not a synth master yet. I hope to be one day, but you know, you kind of gotta spend the man hours in there and just sort through what sounds okay, what doesn't. So I'm gonna take my pencil here, right here, and most satisfying part, check it off. Alarm, check. Okay, so let's go back to computer beep. Add Fidewood for computer beep. Yeah, some of these sequencers are really just spitting out baggers. Like, that's a whole song you could make just with that. Wow. Okay, so this is a little bit more what we want. So you pitch it up, it's probably gonna sound computer-esque. Okay, let's see if I can put it polyphonic so you can really get the variation between all of them. And problem with these vintage synthesizers is everybody has their own placement for you know, for the buttons, so it's gonna always takes you a couple minutes to find is there even a polyphonic versus monophonic on here? I mean, I'm assuming there is. Okay, let's just put pitch modulation. It might do what we need. It didn't do what we needed. Okay, so because this one, I'm hesitant to change it because this one's really almost on the money. You know, it's almost the money shot, but it's not quite. You know, close but no cigar, as they say. So we're gonna close this synth, and I'm probably just gonna find. Okay, we have to drag them down here. There it is, and I'll just add another one here because this one's. It might be good for other sounds. So you see I have my synth here in the bank. I just leave them in the bank like this. It's easier to work like that than to you know, create different tracks. So let's go back into what year are we thinking for synths, Vince? What decade? 80s? 80s? I feel like that's always the answer. So 80s, I'm gonna get the PSR 36. Unfortunately, I do not have the emulation, but as not all of you know, Vincent, an avid synthman, he has purchased a Yamaha PSR 36, originally created in 1988. Great deal. He really scored a great deal, and I used it for a song, and it's got some really sick presets on it. It's just, you know, it's physical, so you don't move it around as much. There's some advantages, some disadvantages, but definitely sick. So what would be the nearest thing to a PSR 36, I think, is a DX7. So I'm going with a DX7 here. And a DX7 is really a beautiful synth. It's FM synthesis, so it's really got that 1980s feel that nothing else can really come close. All right, Vincent's telling me he's clocking out here for the night, so have a good one, Vince. Have a safe drive home. So, let's go down here. Probably it's sequence as well. Sequence is really a good type of sound for robots, I think. Yeah, FM synthesis is good also because you have so many carriers that modulate it, so you can really get that dissonance. Whoop. Now, I'm surprised there's not just straight up one called fucking Robot or something. Ratio Traveler, that's probably what they... No. I think I used this in a song before. Okay, oh, there it is. Okay, hell yeah. All right, so this is exactly the kind of sound. Yeah, you pitch it up and... Okay, so I just do not like the reverb on this, so we're just gonna kill out the reverb. Yeah, same thing with the delay. Oof, maybe some of that would need it. It's a sick... Okay, so I think that's pretty good sound, probably. So let's just lay it out here. Input, yes sir. Okay, so as you can see, if you notice the same things I noticed, there's a little bit too musical in some parts. But thing is, you really do not need to, you know, use all those parts. So I'm gonna sift through, just find some of these parts that are not so musical. Take off. It's pretty nice. Okay, so let's see if we can splice something up with these three little parts here. It's probably some other shit, but... yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's add it up here. So, Comet Field, fuck you. Okay, computer sounds. Mute this one. So, perfect. So as you see, you really don't need that much because it's just a scene, right? It's just, well, a scene. It's not even, it's just a shot. So we're gonna put still a little bit more here because every time he's in a, well, every time somebody's in a spaceship or some shit. I prefer to have it in this one actually. It's probably making more sense in this scene. Yeah, have a computer. You might hear it here. Here, let's take this initial part we took, put it here, let's splice them together here. There's a little bit of an overlap, so let's just line them up here. I mean, we can splice this a little bit after, but at the moment it ain't too bad. Yeah, so, you know, it sounds a little bit glitchy, which is not a problem, because it's a fucking computer from some spaceship while they're evacuating. Well, let's just play it back, see if there's more computer sounds. I don't think there will be. No, exactly. So I already made all the spaceship sounds and stuff. Yeah, no more computers. Okay, so this is good. Put it here. Let's check off computer sound, computer beep. Okay, so now we got some laser shots and the teleporter sound. Laser battle. So laser battle, I put it at 0419, so 0419. Yeah, okay, this space shit. Okay. So pew pew kind of thing. Pew pew pew. Yeah, like a triple kind of shot. All right, so we're running out of room here, so let's put another insert list. Okay, so we're gonna create a second synth track just because we're getting a little bit constricted with space, and also I don't want to reroute everything. Okay, so we'll mute this synth, and this is our new synth channel. So we got, we now have Now have our new channel for synths. And now this is a pretty fun part for me, but we're gonna be doing the laser sounds. So just classic laser blasters. So if anybody in the chat's got a suggestion for, you know, a synth that'd be good for that type of sound, I think you can drop it in. But me, I'm definitely going for 80s synth. You know, the kind of thing you'd use in synthwave, like doo 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 doo. You know, you pitch that up to a certain thing, it's probably gonna sound like a pretty savage bullet, you know, bulletin board kind of thing. Whoop. Let me just plug in my phone here. So we're at 1% right now. It appears, oh, it's charging. Charge, come on, buddy. There it is. It's charging. So probably an FM synth is what I'm going for. DX7 is oftentimes a beauty. What was the DX7 for this? Oh yeah, it was the computer sounds. Yeah, fuck that. Screw that one. Now DX7, let's go. Always a beautiful synth. So let's go into lead here. I think a laser-esque type of sound. Okay, we just gotta do some funky stuff. Okay, what is this one? Is it the Korg or some shit? Yeah. Pro Tools, more like Slow Tools, right? Okay, 80s voice. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's probably sounding good. Okay, so this is still too much of a slow attack. So we could change it, but I don't even think we need. We'll just. Okay, okay, this is called Game Blaster Lead, so I don't. We might have stumbled onto something a little bit, maybe a cheat code on this one. Okay, this actually sucks for what it's called, so. Okay, sometimes you have to just straight up search in these things, because I know there's sure ways of finding it. Be fun. Okay, still not exactly what I'm looking for. Probably bass, maybe. It's the kind of thing bass. Yeah, this is... So finding a synth for that kind of thing is a little bit more difficult maybe than anticipated. We're still gonna just see through it because it's gotta have that attack. Okay, so if I'm not finding one, I'll just make it myself. Yeah. Or I might... Okay, I think I'm gonna take the acid one, see if we could transform it a little bit. Chew, chew. Okay, so let's say a lot less fucking delay, bro. Like no delay. And why the hell is there... Okay, there's like an arpeggiator that's on. Get the hell off. So it's not even an arpeggiator that's doing that. There must be some delay or some sort on each one here, because I'm not understanding exactly why we have...
Light is your on.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Boy, Tom just pulled up here in the basement. Sorry. He's chilling. He's got his got a friend over. And we're making synths out here, trying to make laser sounds.
Laser sounds.
Pew pew
Star
pew.
Wars shot.
For what?
For the Star Wars shot.
For the Star Wars shot, exactly. Pew 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 pew. But yeah, it's quite difficult actually, because everything sounds fucking musical. Pew 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 pew. So I'm trying to find a way to make it less music, because everything's got like an arpeggiator doing like doo 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 doo. Thanks. Okay, we're having some little bit of issues doing this. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna plug this bad boy in. Yeah, now he's plugged. Okay. I say screw the DX7. Let's go straight up into Reason. So those of y'all who don't know Reason, it's an incredibly powerful software that emulates a real life synthesizer type well, not synthesize, a real life rack, straight up. So, browser. So I'm thinking I'll go straight up on an analog synth. So I'm thinking we change maybe. Let's put some detuning here. How many octaves separate? Not semi. Yeah, that's kind of got the punch we want. Even more, maybe? Yeah, okay. So this, I guess the lesson here is when you're with Dig Rogers, don't bother looking at presets. Just get your goddamn synths from me, huh? No, I'm kidding. It's a pretty easy synth to do, and I don't know why they had no presets, but whatever. Maybe even a third. Now let's start playing with the mod here. Still a little bit bass heavy, maybe. This one doesn't get detuned, but this one does. Okay, let's. See, that's the problem. It's you're always close, but you're never. No, you need a little bit more growl. That's the problem. The high pass sounds good, but okay, I mean that's not a terrible sound, but it's not. I mean, I think let's put this through an effect. Okay, let's run an effect through this. Let's go down here. Oof. Sorry about that, guys. That's quite terrible. Yeah, that sounds like a space fight. Go down to effect here, and I always love putting the pulverizer. Yeah, because there's a tail on that I actually hate, so let me just... I don't know what this sound is. There's something sounding that I do not like. I'm not sure. I am not sure what it is, unfortunately. I think we might just have... Yeah, that's not bad, actually. It's quite tough. Okay, we're just gonna leave this one here for the moment, and I'm gonna see, because I am not the best at this thing, so we're just gonna disconnect it from the main out, and let me just find outer space. No, wrong one. Okay. So, instruments, the subtractor here. Subtractor patches. Okay, it's not terrible, but okay, that's it's actually a pretty sick sound, not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm trying to find still a laser kind of thing. I don't know, let's see. Let's find everything. Let's okay, that sucks. And we are still, there's no MIDI keyboard out, so I'm not sure where we're looking. There it is. There it is, but no sound. So MIDI keyboard, get back out here. Okay, I don't know what the hell laser drums are supposed to be, but okay, get the hell out of here, man. Laser, bro. Is that... Okay, we're just better off looking for stuff through this. So let's go find something like this. Laser, all right. Not bad. Okay, so I think with maybe these two, we're gonna have probably even a good balance. So let's get the line mixer out here. Everybody's inputs are going into this. Output left, right. Output left, right. There's our subtractor's mono. Kind of sucks, that one. Orchestra sounds. No. Factory sounds. See what kind of patches you got for these bad boys. Not great, not terrible. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just straight up add my own goddamn, gotta do everything here. So I'll add my own subtractor here, probably. Are you routed correctly? Yes, sir, you are. I don't know why there's a goddamn octave. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, honestly, I think that's not a bad sound, guys, okay? Like, seriously, I think that's not a bad sound at all. Okay, minimize window. Now let's just go to town here. All right, so. This is gonna be our last sound for the night here. Okay, so. Let's see where it starts off. It's pretty much too far. It's just a 5-second. Pew pew pew. So same thing, tab to transient. Here we are. You always want to mute it, you know. You always want to mute it right after. You don't want to necessarily delete that always. Just while you're working on it at least. Okay, so it looks like we're good on here. I don't think we have any more sounds to make for the lasers. So, lasers are good. Hydraulic door open. Now this one's quite easy. It's probably going to be just one of these synthesizers like The analog lab here, I'm sure, is full of surprises. Wow, I stand corrected. This is actually pretty sick. That's our explosions. Now we're actually gonna try to find one here from scratch. So here we are, instrument. Now hydraulic, I think it's probably gonna be something with well, you never know. Prophet VS5. Let's try you out. There's always kind of a... Because there's no sound here. Yep. Other one's on. Now, not quite, but I think on this we're going to be able to find something that we want. That's a crazy sound. Okay, so we're not going to be able to find it on this one, but it's given me some good ideas for how we're going to do the teleporter sound after this. So multi-channel, you already know it. CS80, I think, is that a piano? I hope not. No, there it is. That's exactly what I want. Okay. So. Oh, this is, I'm sorry folks, this is actually perfect for the Comet sound. Wow, where was this synth the whole time? Okay, so this is actually perfect for Comet sound. Okay, so I almost forgot to put this back up into laser shots. Now it is. And now let's go back to so Comet field. Yes, sir. Whoops. Loop enabled there. Perfect, like this. We'll take it like this. There's actually some general great space sound. So I think we're gonna make multiple. And we're gonna just EQ this one so that it sounds a little bit further away, and we're going to place it on the same. Oops, audio suite, and then let's bake it in here. Awesome. Thank you, audio suite. All right, so let's bake this one into it a little bit now. All right, and then you cut at the explosion, and then that's perfect. Like this, right? Okay, let's put some more of those ambient. When does he cut? It's here, right? Yo, as I said before, you always want to give a little bit more slack. So I think he's out. Yeah, they're no longer outside in the space, right? No. Okay. Right, nothing before either. Looking good. Definitely looking good. Okay, so Comet Field is now good, and then we also have a little bit more bonus ones that we did. We're almost done. Hydraulic door open and teleporter sound. So back to our hydraulic door. Let's see what kind of... It's no longer probably the one we want. So let's just deactivate this bad boy. Yep, close the window. And I don't know, man. Some of these is just like a sound bank, and that's kind of what I'd need, like a garage kind of thing. Like probably yeah, there's some custom sounds that are just garages. Just tried Fidewood. I never really, once again, know everything. Probably, I don't know. Let's see what Analog Labs got for us. Sound effects, what you got? What you got, boy? Oh yeah, definitely. This is exactly what we're... Okay. So we're looking either for a hydraulic door or for a teleporter sound. Holy shit. Okay, that could be for the door. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Okay, let's pull it back up. Okay. Man, that's a weird waveform. Hydraulic door, where you open? Where you at? Okay, let's time stretch it here. I think Pro Tools might be bugging here. I think, right? Yeah. Well, yes and no. I mean, like this, and then let's cut. Let's fucking. I. Yeah, I don't like that sound actually. I want to make it lower in pitch. Where you at? Here's your door opening, sir. Okay, let's audio manipulate this bad boy. Making it fit here or not. Okay, you know what? I think this is a symbol that you just fucking hit and you reverse that. So I think right now I'm just gonna do a symbol hit, and that's gonna be that. So back on reason. Actually, no. Let's open up a new reason rack. Let's get instruments. I think they're called tude percussion, I think. Is that it? I don't know if that's it. Oh, so you just get so we now got it here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now what I like to do is reverse it, which is somewhere. Not sure. I think it's in edit or something. Consolidate. Strip. Add reverse. Track. That's probably in clip actually. Clip effects. How you reverse a clip. check. Okay, I guess it's audio suite. So, there it is. Let's pull you out here. Then let's time stretch this bad boy so he's real short. And let's duplicate this bad boy. Okay, so it's a nice little riser effect here. Shift 3, let's consolidate it. Okay, when's he open? Like this, huh? Tab to transient here. Time stretch it even more. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that one's put, and now comment field, no thank you. Hydraulic door. Put. And now teleporter, and that's it. Okay, I'm thinking we could just inverse this, and that's probably going to be a good sound. This. All right. Let's see how it fits in, because I don't necessarily 100% know. It's the kind of thing you gotta check, you know? So where's the fucking... That's kind of a shitty sound, not gonna lie. So we'll get another one here. DX7, what you got for me? No, it's not at all what we want. We're gonna start taking off synths here, since we're not really. Okay, so put two first. Okay, and audio sweet, yes sir. No, that sucks. Oh, okay, folks. So, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta call it a night. And I think it's just one of those times. So, I'm not really getting anything productive out of this synth. So, I wish everybody a good evening and a happy night. Thank you for spending it with Dig Rogers tonight on our program. Thank you very much.